Hello everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome back to Let's Play One Piece Unlimited Cruise Episode 1. Last time we tackled the first of our hidden bosses, Buggy the Clown, on Wooded Isle. In this episode, we're going to be tackling our second hidden boss, this time on Iceberg Isle. Now that we have 7 gold GP, we can finally get rid of this boulder right here. So, let's get rid of it. By the way, there is thunder and lightning going on outside right now, so if you hear thunder, I will try my best to edit it out. It's very rare that it actually has thunder and lightning where I live, so this is a new precedent for me. But, uh-oh. Yeah, they have unusual attack methods, and that attack method is extremely easy to read. I mean, we had to deal with these guys outside, so this is why we had to deal with them again. On the bright side, this gets us to a new area inside of, you know, Iceberg Isle, so I'm closer to finishing up the map for this one. All right. Now, you might notice that Sanji has a ridiculous amount of health. That is because off-screen, I did more grinding on things such as Sea Kings, and managed to get quite a good amount of health for my crew members. The crew members that I use, I should say. So, sadly, Robin's not going to get those. She still has some decent amount of health. Alright, so let's keep going. This is just trying to block us from the boss, which means there's also another little Mook Rush area that I skipped on Iceberg Isle that if there's enough time in the episode left over, I will, you know, tackle that one. But it's the last one, so deal with him. And we're not done yet. Oh, okay, I guess there were 2 more. Come on, let's deal with them. That deals with you, so I think you're the last one. Unless they spawned another. No, they spawned another one. These guys are so adorable, but I don't need to deal with them. Alright, that deals with you. Which means there's gonna be, yep, more. Odd that the Machina robots are the ones that I have to constantly fight. Alright. You. Stop. There we go. That deals with you. Get some health back. And now we're going to deal with him. Unfortunately, my Usopp ended up getting a little bit of damage before I got here, which is the hard part about some of the hidden bosses. Sometimes you get hit on the way there, and you don't want to. So, jump, and I miss. Yeah, this should be the last one, it looks like. Unless another one ends up spawning, in which case they need to stop. Nope, that was the last one. Yeah, shit. What do you mean? I didn't even use you. Anyway, ooh, this looks like new tree areas for us to spawn. And there's where that giant mammoth is, so we're actually on top of the hill. But, it's not snowing right here. How peculiar. Yes, this area right here is very vast and large compared to the other areas inside the island. Ooh, is that a golden egg? Oh, that's the shrews! Yes, there is an actual area where you can grab the shrews naturally. Perfect. I thought that I could only catch them on the ship. This is a golden egg, which is perfect because I can give that to Gaburi, so then we can set up for our next boss. Ooh, we're just getting golden eggs everywhere. Now, I believe that will lead us downward. We don't want to go down there. What I want to do is I want to find the boss tree, because it should be around here somewhere. Or maybe I do have to go down that way. Right now, I'm going to just run away from the guys. Look around, and we got another stone right there, so that's good. I know, this is kind of unprecedented. I hadn't explored this area in my practice file. That's another reference to One Piece Unlimited Adventure, so just remember that. Anyway, we got another Kuwagata right here, which means we're going to have a new area for the wherever cannon to send us, which is perfect because I can catch shrews here. I think this is going to be pure iron ore. No, a white orb. Ooh, that's actually rather good. And there it is. Our next hidden boss and our next boss tree. Now, this boss is a little bit different from Buggy. He's a lot slower, but he hits like a tank. Wait, but Chopper's right here.
どういうことだ? 何事ですか? どういうことでしょう?
Yes, this is Monster Chopper, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, so our next boss is Monster Chopper, otherwise known as Rampaging Chopper, inside this area. Monster Chopper is different from other bosses. Monster Chopper comes into existence from when he takes 3 Rumble Balls too quickly. What'll end up happening is Monster Chopper ends up coming. He loses all control of himself, and he goes into a rampaging monster with full-on strength to rival that of many of the warlords, actually. The problem is, he ends up also, he can't control anything. He will possibly attack his friends, and even worse, it shortens his lifespan because it actually physically drains him a lot. That's pretty much Monster Chopper in a nutshell. Chopper first discovered its existence before he met the crew members when he was first working on the Rumble Ball back on his island, Drum Island. And in this case, we have to fight Monster Chopper, but here's an interesting little tidbit and a little fact. Monster Chopper actually is a transformation for Chopper in this game. If all of your crew members are defeated and Chopper is low on health but has enough SP, if you use the Rumble Ball, he will turn into Monster Chopper. That's pretty cool, actually. But just like how beforehand, it can damage him. Now, your best character for this one is Usopp because you can keep just far away from Monster Chopper. And I know I keep saying Rampaging Chopper, but the official translation means Monster Chopper, so I'm going with Monster Chopper. I do love the piano piece that's playing for this, though. It's pretty ominous. But if you couldn't tell, he's so large that pretty much you can't really stun him too well. So watch out for that. Now, I don't remember what his special is. I think he doesn't have one. I think he's one of the ones that doesn't have a special, but I could be wrong. Because it's been a while since I've used and fought Monster Chopper. Alright, so we're just going to keep going on like this and whittle away his health. This is literally the toothpick to the cinder block thing again, but this is your safest strategy against Monster Chopper. Which is why I was saying he's a little bit slower than Buggy. Well, obviously he's a lot slower than Buggy. But this guy, if he hits you, he hits like a tank. He hits like a rampaging tank. And for good reason. Have you seen his size? Alright, we'll just keep on doing this move. Okay, so Monster Chopper's about down to halfway health. I know I could do more if I did a break rush, but I do not want to get too close to him because I've got some distinct memories of trying to get close to him, which is why Sanji would be a very bad choice to play this fight. Zoro could work, and I think Robin would also work, along with Frankie, as long as you use Master Nail. Now, where... Okay, so he does have a special. Alright, so he just rampages more, it looks like. Now, when it comes to where Monster Chopper first came from inside the manga, he shows up in 2 areas. The Shabandi Archipelago when Luffy and his crew are getting wrecked and end up getting separated for the 2 years. The first time he showed up was in the Ennis Lobby Waters 7 arc when he was going against, I can never remember the CP9 member's name, but pretty much what ended up happening was he took 3 Rumble Balls, instantly defeated that CP9 member, and then went on a rampage around the Tower of Justice, resulting in Frankie, Zoro, and Usopp having to try and stop him. Nobody else had really seen Monster Chopper, only a few inside the manga before the Shabandi Archipelago incident occurred, but they had all heard about it. And Chopper is well aware of the Monster Chopper form because of when he ended up going elsewhere. And I got lucky there because I barely did that, and he's kind of like the wall. Alright. Alright, so we're just about done with Monster Chopper. He's not too bad, honestly. It looks like I think I was wrong. It looks like he's easier than, you know, the Buggy fight. Because Buggy sort of wrecked me. Then again, in my defense, I kind of had low health. But he really hasn't touched me at all. And unless, I know he doesn't have like some attack where he just pulls out a gosh darn meteor out of nowhere. But I don't want to take any chances, so we're just gonna whittle away at his health. Okay, so I don't think he does have a special because he would have done it by now. So it looks like he's just rampaging more and more, it looks like. Right? So that makes sense, seeing as how this is an actual form that Chopper can take in the game that you can control, because they wouldn't want to make it too broken. Then again, I have the question for the next one. But there we go. That takes care of our second hidden boss, Monster Chopper. Kind of looks creepy too, because it looks like that chimera from Full Metal Alchemist made from the girl and her dog. That makes me so depressed. It's like one of the most depressing episodes of Full Metal Alchemist. But there we go. We got ourselves another chest. And for our reward, we get 8 GP. So where is our next hidden boss? Our next hidden boss is going to be on Cave Isle. So it looks like Chopper doesn't like that he turns into that monster. As of the 2-year time skip, Chopper does have control over his monster form. Something I'm not too big of a fan of because I kind of like it when there's the rampaging uncontrollable monster, because then it has its purposes, but then it also has it to where you don't abuse it. But anyway, open this up and we get hardtack rations. Yeah, we got freaking gypped for that. But then again, I mean, Usopp got hit like once. And even then, he didn't get hit. But I think I'm going to end it off here, ladies and gentlemen. This is Roxas1359. We have this lovely new area to which we can go to now. And I can catch shrews. So I'm going to go and try and catch a shrew right now. See you guys next time. But first, let's go down this slide before I leave. I think I... Whee! 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 This is so much fun!